Yo dudes, decided to make a video on just talking about stuff I kind of think about when I'm playing solo queue, and yeah, just like the stuff I think is really important to think about, not only in solo queue but just in general when I'm playing mid, and hopefully it's helpful for you guys. So when I load in, or like even when I pick my champion, I always think about, of course, lane matchup is super important. So LeBlanc got nerfed recently, and then Kassadin with DFT and Qmax can handle her really well. Or not even just Qmax, but you know, you get like 3 or 4 points in Q with DFT, and that's really difficult for LeBlanc to deal with. So he recognized this and he went TP, and he even went Corrupting Potion instead of Doran's like LeBlanc normally does, and I went just Dark Seal and Refill Pot just for like the increased flat AP, just so my Q does that much more damage. And so you kind of want to visualize like how the lane's going to play out in the early stages, at least how you're going to be trading, like what you need to do to win the lane and like what he needs to do to win the lane. So you should visualize like how you're going to trade and deal damage. So he's going to auto and Q me all the time because I'm Kassadin melee champion, weak as fuck early. I can only like Q him really. That's my only way of fighting back and Wing him if he gets too close to me, but you know, normally you won't do that. So my goal is pretty much to just Q when he Qs me, so I can soak the damage with my magic damage shield, and just try not to take too much free damage from autos, because when you're playing Kassadin in a range matchup like this, it's super easy to just take a bunch of autos and just lose the lane, and you know, like the flat MR runes that you take and your passive and your Q shield, it doesn't mean shit when you take too many autos for free. So you just have to play pretty cautiously. Get last hits when you can, Q if you can, but like the primary goal is don't take too much damage. And then right there I got a super good trade. He saw I was level 1, but he didn't see I was about to ding 2, so he went in for the W. I dinged 2 immediately and got the W auto on him, and then sent him with the Q on the way back, and then yeah, I ended up soaking his passive Thunderlord's damage too with my Q shield, so that was a really good trade for me. And then this matchup's actually gotten more difficult for LeBlanc because, not the last time she got nerfed, but the time before that, they added a delay on how long it takes for her to snap back to her W. And then, so that makes it super easy to land your W autos casting now. And right here, my jungler is coming in for a gank, but this seems super bad because I'm only level 2. She has all her cooldowns up, and we don't know where the jungler is, so... And there's a huge ass wave coming in, so I just pinged him to go away. Because if he tries to gank here and the jungler is here, which he probably is, yeah, and he's pinging help me because he's scared. Well, he wasn't here, but basically it's just like risky as fuck, and even if you do get the kill, I would be missing out on all the CS if I was trying to chase a kill, so it's really not worth. So I pinged the guy back. And so yeah, I'm just getting some last hits in. I think this guy's warding, he's missing. Oh, actually he based and TP'd back. Yeah, he based at a super early timing actually. He only based for a Dark Seal. And I could base and TP back, but I still have a lot of HP, so got another W there. I don't wanna base unless I'm low, because that's really not worth it just to like have that extra item. Because I can still put out a lot of pressure. Level 3 is when DFT cast kinda starts to, the damage kinda starts to really add up when you have 2 points in Q. So I just keep chunking him. I still haven't gotten my base off, and I have TP advantage this entire time. If something is happening in a side lane, I can TP, and LeBlanc can't respond really. And then this lane state right here is super good for me, because it's a cannon wave, and he has 1 more range creep than me. So if I just allow this to settle like this, then it's going to slow push to me, and then make it risky for him to walk up to the wave. And, well, right now my jungler's top lane, so it doesn't really matter. He doesn't have to play afraid, but generally it's good like that. I tried to get a W in there, but I like misclicked or some shit. I should have been able to get the W without having to walk up like that. Basically he should never be able to W at me without losing the trade, because I can put the W in on him. And so yeah, you can see how the lane has become just because he had that 1 more range creep. And also he helped have the wave stack up like this because he W'd in and his Q bounced to the creeps. And then honestly I probably should have based here and then just TP'd back. So it's a bit YOLO to stay here, because if Lee lands Q on me, I die. But yeah, I'm a greedy player, and I just dodged the Q, so it's cool. Yeah, I really should have paced, or just taken less damage as this wave is coming into me, because I could have had to burn flash there. And then this guy's staying, and he's so low. And this means his jungler has to be nearby on the right side. So look at how I'm positioning right here. I'm just hugging the left constantly, because I know Lee Sin is going to come over the wall and try and kill me, because he sees how low I am. Never moving to the center of the lane, always hugging to the top side. And then, yeah, he tries to go for a Q smite there. Right here, this is really good because his jungler has to come help him just fix the lane. And then my jungler was able to gank top, so that's really good for our team. And then bot lane knows that they're safe if their jungler is showing mid. So that's kind of the way all the top solo queue players play, honestly, is like, you just play... You win 1v1, and then you like pull the jungler to your lane, and then if their jungler comes, you just back off, and you survive. If your jungler's there, you just win the 2v2 because you play it better, and then if the jungler doesn't come, then you just win 1v1 and carry like that. So no matter which way it plays out, like if you're able to do all three of those things, then it makes winning solo queue pretty easy. And then right here, normally I think I'd go MR versus LeBlanc, but recently people go this Gunblade build, which makes MR not as effective, still really effective because LeBlanc is still like almost entirely magic damage, even with Gunblade. But I adjust the amount of gold for these items, yeah, for like Ruby Crystal, Blasting Wand, so I thought I'd just go for it. And then I'm about to do something stupid, I'm pretty sure. This wave is stacking up to me, and then I don't even see where their jungler is right here, but I just like ulti in, so not the best play of my life. And right here is where most normal human beings would back off, and you can see this guy spamming like on my way ping. And then I like went in for the kill and I just fucking suicided while a wave and a half was crashing into me, so that was pretty bad. Yeah, don't do that, try to use your brain before you all in, because I just pretty much threw my lane right there, but that's cool. Anyways, I still have TP, so I'm not gonna miss this wave at least. And then I know this guy has to base, so I'm not afraid of him roaming. He was like 40% HP, almost out of potion charges. What do I do here? I'm probably just gonna push out. Oh wait, I can't push out this next wave quickly enough. I'll probably just put down my wards and then last hit the wave, because I don't want to... Like, a lot of times here, mid laners will just shove out the wave and use their mana and shit to just push this in, and then LeBlanc just catches a full wave on the turret, but really you should just go ward, clear out any pinks or wards that they have, and then just let your own creeps die to his creeps. You're like denying him CS that way, which is really good. Even just missing 2 melees is a lot of experience. And if you're good at abusing that EXP advantage, like that timing where you're up a bit of EXP, then it can be pretty big. So, yeah, I mean, this guy is Negatron, so he actually doesn't deal too much damage to me. And that's his clone coming to me. This guy is overextended. And then I knew we could get the kill if I just tanked for Elise, so I just flashed in right there. I guess it was a bit YOLO, because we didn't know if Lee Sin was on top side, ready to counter gank or anything like that, but sometimes you gotta take risks in life. And then, right here, pretty sure I should hard shove the wave, and then make LeBlanc TP here, so yeah, that's what I'm doing, ulting on the wave and shit. I didn't push it out quickly enough, he's gonna TP here, and I can't get the full wave. But I pushed it out decently. You can't really freeze like this. And then I just get a base off. It's kind of risky what my team is doing here, but their jungler's dead, so actually it's fine. If their mid or if their top jungle is all alive and healthy, then you know my team is probably gonna die here because their LeBlanc can collapse and I'm taking a base, but that was not the case. And then you always have to keep track of where the enemy mid laner can possibly move. So he's showing on the wards that I put down, and we see LeBlanc going to bot. And so you always have to ping a lot and make sure that your laners can see. Like if you don't trust your laners, just fucking spam the ping button. Maybe they'll get annoyed, but it's better than them dying. And then right here, I saw the jungler up here, so I know if I want to just ulti in and trade really aggressively, then I can. You always have to think about what camp the jungler is going to, or what lane he's going to. So I know if he went like this, and he didn't go to race, which is up, he's either doing this or ganking mid. He's mid. Oh, I had a pretty sick dodge here, actually. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea how the fuck he got here. I thought for sure he'd be doing golems here. What did he do?
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, he went like this, and right as the ward died, he came. Yeah, so this was a bit unexpected, actually, but yeah, I thought Lee could be here, and I still have my ulti up, so if that Q is gonna land me, I was just gonna ulti out. And it's chill. And now the lane starts to really be in my favor, I feel. Like, the more levels I get, the better it is, and I'm actually kind of getting fucked up by the Q bounce on the creeps. And then, I realized it a bit late, but basically if you tank the LeBlanc W, you should just ulti away from your creeps so you don't take the bounce damage. And I think here is where I started to realize that. And yeah, this guy just doesn't feel good about the lane at this point, probably, because he keeps getting chunked down low by my Q. And there's not much he can do about it, honestly, because Lee tried to gank and I just escaped it. And he can't pressure me 1v1. So right here, it's like you can't even walk up to these creeps without losing the trade. So I'm just gonna Q him. Simple as that. And then just looking at my vision, I don't have any vision top side, and I have really good vision bot side. Lee's not helping the skirmish at all, so he has to be somewhere up here. And so keeping that in mind. See how I'm not like in the center of the lane right here? I'm like slightly hugging south. You always want to adopt this kind of habit. Like if you think the jungler is on this side, if you have vision on the other side, he's not here, probably he's top side. So you hug the side where you have vision. And then even when I'm walking up like this, I'm thinking the entire time, alright, if Lee comes out and Qs me, I have all these creeps blocking me, even if I am hugging more to this side now. So you just always have to be thinking about it. And then finally he just tried a lane gank. And then I'm Kassadin, so I can just ulti out. And then you can see how low this guy is getting from me just queuing him constantly. And look at how much Lee Sin has to help this guy. So even though the lane is going similarly, he's having to use his jungle pressure a lot more than I'm having to help Elise, and then these guys actually just fucking suicided here. Like, I know LeBlanc's 400 HP, so he's probably basing right now, and then I get a double kill here, and honestly this game is over from here. Because their top lane exhaust Rengar is now 0-4, which is not ideal when you're playing top Rengar, I think. And then right here my bot lane rotated up, probably because they saw us fighting over here, or because they pushed out. They wanted to come up. And there's this big ass wave coming in bot. Luckily I have TP so I can hold it, otherwise I'd have to like tell my bot lane, you know, go back and cover it. But right here Lucian was pinging my TP. And honestly this is a little scary, because sometimes this is a double CC lane, Braum Ashe, and they can kill me if I do something stupid here. So I'm playing pretty cautiously. Just ready to R as soon as I see an Ashe ulti come out or some shit. Then I'll either back wave. Right here, they let me just get the ulti on the back wave and then clear out. That's a lot of CS. That's like 100 gold I just got for free. But they got pretty scared off and they just let me take that when they could have at least like created damage for me ulting in. Like if Braum Qs and Ashe started autoing me when I ulti the wave. But I was able to get that farm for free. Now my whole team is covering me. And we have like 5 bots, so really we should do Dragon here. And this top wave is pushing in, so we know someone is going to come catch this. And then right here, like a fight just randomly started. I didn't know if Ashe had flash or not, but I just kind of went for it. Because I knew, at worst case, it would just be a flash for flash. And getting the AD's flash is pretty good. Like, Kassadin's flash isn't super important at this stage, because you just rift block everywhere. Like, it's really important later in the game where you need to rift block flash. You can R flash on Cass and it deals the damage. That's really important, but at this point, my flash is way less important than Ashe's. So that's also something to keep in mind. then right here, I wait for Rengar ulti to come out before I use Rift Walk. Like, I wait to see him come on me before I ulti. Because if I just ulti and then he jumps on me, then I have no escape. Then I'm dead. So you have to wait for that. And he recognizes that too. So as soon as he jumps on me, he shoots his bolas towards where he thinks I'm going to Rift Walk. And then I dodged the bola. Got hit by the chain, but they can't kill me. And then I was actually really surprised that this E didn't hit him right here. Bam. So close. But he gets out. But yeah, you just always have to think about what they can do, like on the fly. And that just comes with playing a shit ton of games, honestly. And watching a lot of plays. And then right here I figured... Right here I wasn't keeping track of LeBlanc's TP, I don't know if she had it or not, so I was like, maybe if I keep pushing I can force it, but I didn't really think about Braum either. I should have just based instantly, gotten my base off so I can be out on the map and pressuring. And then, taking blue buff, I was pretty fed, 4-1. Yeah, honestly, like anywhere but Challenger, like even in so many Master Tier games sometimes, the jungler just takes blue all the time, which is kind of annoying, but... Yeah, if you're 4-1 Kassadin and your jungler takes blue, tough shit, man. So I'm really strong. I still decided not to go any MR. If the biggest reason I think I didn't go any MR is just because the way this guy is building, first of all, and second of all, LeBlanc is only magic damage, so if I go Negatron or Treads or something, it's really inefficient versus anyone besides LeBlanc. Honestly, just look at that trade. Like, I ulti didn't tank the chain Q, only got my Q off on him, missed my E, and then the trade was like similar. So that's just like, that's just how much stronger I am right now, pretty much. A lot of my money is on Sheen too, which doesn't provide a benefit unless I get the auto off. And then this is just what happens if you are able to chase LeBlanc down in a long lane. Ooh, the funny thing is he probably could have he might have been able to survive if he didn't turn around and Cutlass right here. But I was able to get the R damage off because he stopped to Cutlass me. Look, I don't have my E charge, so if I just ulti in, and I wouldn't be in range of him if he didn't stop to Cutlass me, then he can just get out and wait for his W to come back up. But he made a mistake, so I killed him. And now this game is really over because they fucked up bottom as well. He saw the missing pings. And then I get turret gold here. Pushing a solo turret gold is actually insane. It gives you like 400 gold. It's like a kill. How much does this give me? Yeah, it gives me like 350. And then I get to push out this wave again. And I'm pretty huge, man. Look, I have 2k gold on my opponent. And then all this time I have TP to cover in case LeBlanc tries to make a play. Level 11 Kassadin is where he sort of starts to take off. And I'm even on 2-core, like a really early 2-core Roa Lichbane, which is a pretty standard Kassadin build. You can go... I feel like even if you go Negatron, you should still build Lichbane second. You know, the only time I would sub it out is like go Zanya's if they have Zed or something. And then from here, I see I need to go top maybe, because no one else can go top. But I decide not to. I guess Rengar could have pushed this. Oops, should have gone top. I guess I could have TP'd if I saw Rengar pushing it, but that would kind of be a waste of my TP. I should have just walked off. And this guy is trying to like come in at me, and there's no reason for him to do that unless he has backup. So, you know, if I'm stupid, I'm just gonna Rift Walk him and start fully trading with him as soon as he does that. But you know, he probably has Braum or maybe Rengar with ulti or something right behind him. So, because I'm 2 levels up on him, there's no reason for him to just do that. Unless he has backup, unless he's trying to bait me in. And I'm alone here, I have no vision. So, instead of full committing when he jumps in at me like this, I'm saving my ulti in case some shit happens. And I got it kinda late, I still got it by Ashe ulti, but I avoided that. And then, that's the example of the R flash, where I guess I'll just show it again. I think maybe not a lot of people know you can do this outside of Hilo. You just R, and then so my R takes me here, and my flash will take me here. Or actually, my R takes me here, and my flash takes me here. But anyways, the point is when you R flash, the damage will deal at your final location. And it comes really fast, really instantly. And there's not much a squish you can do if you just R flash on top of that. So that's pretty much the death knell for purple team. I mean, they've been really behind, but they're just trying to force plays all the time, and I'm so strong that it doesn't really matter. But yeah, basically the important thing is to just not throw when you have a lead, because when you're strong, you're gonna want to feel like you can fight all the time, and you want to fight all the time, but you shouldn't do it unless it's a good time to fight. So I backed out when I didn't have teammates with me. I didn't get baited in when they were trying to bait me in. And then when I had teammates all around me, and then they went for the full commit, then that's when you go all in. If you go in before that, then there's a chance things get fucked up. Because League is like a 5-person game, and if you mess up once and you die when you shouldn't die, then the whole team has to wait for you, and people never do that shit in solo queue. And there's like a risk of everyone just chain dying if you die once, so it's really important to not die that one time or make that one mistake, because one mistake can still happen. Anyways, this game it's honestly pretty much over. There's not much point to review the rest. I'm pretty sure we just go around and kill all them. Blue buff, cool. Hey, it's an enemy hero. Like, I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I'm not gonna chase him into Fog of War when I just solo killed his Rengar bot side. There was no one who had to help him. They all gotta be top. They must be. So I'm not gonna chase him there. And sure enough, they're all topside. But yeah, it just doesn't matter because we're so ahead. Like, Ashe and Braum could have easily been waiting in this rush as well, and ready to just one-shot Karma. So, that was a bit risky of them. And then, pretty sure they just go for the 20-minute FF. Oh. So yeah, hopefully that didn't really feel too much like rambling. I just kind of wanted to share some of the stuff I think about. Probably the more I do this, the better and more coherent and like more easily applicable to your games it will be. But hope you guys learned a thing or two.